Hey, what's up, YouTube? Big Time back at you again. Today, we're gonna do a quick tutorial on cloning. I'm not a professional or anything with this. I don't claim to be, but my method has seemed to work for me, so I'm gonna stick with it. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm situated here. So first, I have a little pucks here. I let them sit in some water. Put these pucks in. You don't want them drenched. You don't want them soaked with water. You want to drain them out. As we know, when you're cloning a plant, you don't want them to have a bunch of water because, excuse me, my blood's in my mouth. You don't want them to have a bunch of water in whatever you're cloning them in, because your roots need to reach. They need to reach out and get some of that water, so you don't want it to be saturated, or it'll take forever. It'll just take forever to clone. Mine tend to work, 5-7 days. If you keep them drenched, that's way too much water. Keep them drenched, they will take forever. We're looking up to 20 days or more, depending on your humidity and heat and all that. After we get all of this done, I'm gonna drain this one. So after we get this part all figured out, we're going to try this new rooting gel. I've never tried it before. Root Tech, yeah, Root Tech. Looks like Clonex. I have Clonex also, but we're just trying this. And we're doing peach rings today. This is off of the mother plant that I just put in the flower today. Alright. So, excited to see that grow. I got a video on that. We're going to keep you updated on that. Alright, so we're going to 45 it right where a new node is starting. Remember to pull all these leaves off all the way to the top, because we don't want it to grow on top. We want it to grow on the bottom. Like I said, you take your 45, and then I just kind of use my scissors and clean off the membrane area here. Kind of give it something to grab a hold of. Probably don't want to do this, but I'm not going to use this gel again, so put your gel into something different that you're going to be dipping in. And you'll dip it in like that, and you'll start it right down in there. That's all you do. Just push it down in until it grabs. And that's it. These I cut these a couple hours ago, so they've been sitting a while. I had to do a tattoo, so I couldn't clone them as soon as I got them cut. But once you got some good water, some nice cold water, I put a rooting solution type deal in my water a little bit, just to keep everything fresh, so when I do clone it, it kind of helps, like a little boost or kickstart. In my opinion, I don't know for a fact, but it seems to work out that way. So dip it in the gel. force it real hard. These are probably real nice, decent clones here. I probably could have had a lot more, but you know how it is when you flip one to flower, you never want to cut off a whole bunch. I think you're hurting your baby. I'll tell you what, Mama, I cut these clones off of. Ooh, boy, oh boy, she's a monster. She is a monster. She's right in here, right in this tent, right here. Matter of fact, before I get all the way done, I'll bust that open and let you see what she looks like from this corner over here. I'm very, very impressed. I can't wait to see how she does. But over and over and over again, you do want to clean off these bottom leaves. Like I said, you don't need anything down here while you're trying to get your clone to start. The least amount you have, the better off or faster to go. Now, and they will stand back up. Like I said, I cut these a little bit ago. Freshness. That's a good clone. That's gonna be a good one. And I popped this mother from seed, this first pheno from seeds. I'm sure I told you already. Peach rings. I popped 6 of them, and out of the 6, this mom right here was just unreal. Like in 3 months, it's like it grew 1 foot every month. Literally, like, just a monster, just shot up. And I was going to keep it for a mom. And I started listening to my buddy Ribby. If you guys listen to him or watch him, Green Magic Gardening, Ribby boy, said something about you want to take 3 different clones. So you'll pop a seed. You'll cut a clone from that plant, and then you will grow that clone, and then you will cut a clone from that plant, and you will grow that clone. And by doing that, that is like a 3rd generation or something, and that's when it's fully acclimated to your climate, and that's when it will really show its true potential. She will show what she's really all about. You know, just like a regular female, you give them a little bit of time, they'll show you what they're all about. They might put up the front at first, but then that real shit comes out. So hopefully, you know, like I said, this was the biggest out of all the 6 that I popped, and grew the fastest, and cloned, like it just cloned fast. I've already cut some clones already, and it just clones real fast. It was the first one to get root, and like I said, now we're going to see how much she's going to produce for us. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm thinking a pound. I'm thinking I can get a pound out of her. Yeah, so you don't stick them all the way down. And when I'm done with this, I have a humidity dome that goes over top of it. This green tray sits down into another tray that holds a little bit of water that you put in it. The heat mat goes under that tray. And from there, it's home cooking. Home cooking. 5-7 days, you'll have roots jumping out, ready to go. Like I said, guys, I am not a professional at this at all. This is actually my first indoor grow situation. I do have a long time of growing under my belt, but it's never been to this extreme as far as getting to see the whole process. You know, I did it the old-fashioned way. If you don't know what that way was, I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, you know, we did that, and it was fun. Worked. But this is amazing. Like, if you don't like this, then I don't know what you're doing. If you're not growing, I don't know what you're doing. This is like, at first it gets real tedious because you tend to go nuts with it, and, you know, you have to take care of them, but it's a weed. It'll grow. It does its job. There are little things you can do to enhance the growth, like how fast it grows and stuff. Get your tent dialed in. You just get your whole environment set up right. You'll see what I mean. But until then, you just focus on what you got. You work with what you got and you make it work. It will grow. And as you go, as you find out what works for you and what you need, what you might need to make things better, and then you go from there. If you don't want to, don't do it. But me, I think I'm going to make a habit, a hobby, a job, whatever you want to call it, out of it, because I enjoy it. My girl says I got a green thumb, and I'll tell you what, I can see them clones. Like, those things are as green as you can get. There is no deficiencies whatsoever. Like I said, this plant's 3 months old. She is beautiful. I hate to even flower it, to tell you the truth, but you know, if you can do something once, you can definitely make it happen. Alright, so I got all these into these pucks, dipped them in my gel, put them in the pucks. Now from here I'm going to take this tray into my bedroom. Like I said, this is going to go into a tray that has a little bit of water underneath, so it's barely going to touch the bottom of the sponges. And the heating mat goes under it. Put the humidity dome on it. Close the lids for tonight. Spray it down a little bit. Tomorrow when I get up, I'll open the lids up a little bit. There's little vents on the top. Open them up just a little bit each day until I see some roots going on. And then we start all over again. The process never ends. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. But yeah, here, check this out. This is the mom of this. Move these away a little bit here. Mind you, it was this tall, and I flattened her out with the straw head. Yeah, this is going to be the first day going into flower. Next 2 to 3 weeks, that thing's going to stretch. How much, I don't know, but yeah, check that out. It is awesome. It is awesome. All right, I'll get out of here. That's for another episode. YouTube, getting all my goodies in one show. Anyway, I figure I come in today and show you guys how I clone. Like I said, this is not, might not be how everybody clones, but it definitely works for me. And these little ones that we cut off. It's hard to do, but we're just gonna throw it away. Probably give this gel to my little brother. But all right, YouTube. Other than that, these things get the roots going and stuff. We'll have another update. I'll pull them out and let you see. Let's see. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 peach rings. Throw this out in the compost pile. But anyway, peace out, YouTube. This is a Big Time Buzz. One more time in the basement.